city got pissed, heard he got 3. That other rapper got it for shouted, he not out. Who set the city on fire soon as he got free? The king back now, don't even know how to act now. Hit the club, get before I sat down. Still ballin', money stacked tall in the shack now. Still push a button to let the roof on the lag down. I'm on the road doing shows, put my Mac down. Mississippi to Philly, Albuquerque to Chat Town. I got the crowd yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All my hot girls yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All the dope boys yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Front to back, they yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Get with other southern rapper hooded than this. I got rich and I'm still in a hooligan clique. You be rapping by I'm moving the bricks. You talk about now we're doing it, prick. You in the face, you gon' be suing me quick. If I catch another case, I know it truly be missed. So I'ma keep a cool head, stay out of the news headlines, and show these other rappers it's bedtime. It's clear to see that I'm ahead of my time. I copy chromed out, hard top career with a shine. I got some time, they ain't I get better with time. Who got a flow and a live show better than mine? I got a packed house yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All my hot girls yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All the dope boys yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Front to back, they yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Mic check, 1 2 1 2. You wanna beef with the king? What is you gon' do when you show up on the scene with a 2 Drew on you and your friend and play a little 2 on 2? If you do half of what I do, you'll be hitting the deck. I gotta get some respect. I'ma make it hard for another sucker to flex. Show 'em this ain't a squad or a sucker to test. Pimp my too large and we way too fresh. Work well with and quick to check a lane like a game of chess. You wanna be better, bring your best. Cause we be standing in your front yard yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All my hot girls yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All the dope boys yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Front to back, they yelling.
One of the best smelling parking lots in the NFL. The tailgating's over now in Kansas City. It's football time at Arrowhead Stadium here in KC. Coming up, 2 teams ready to square off. It's the San Francisco 49ers and the Kansas City Chiefs.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen. It is for real. Season begins here. Off we go on a rainy one at Arrowhead. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Get set, get set.
Play action. Here's Purdy. Downfield, he's got the big target, Jennings. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
42-yard line.
Here's Christian McCaffrey to get things started. Down the sideline, inside the 25. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line. 35 more yards. Back-to-back big plays to get this drive rolling. Could we see the first touchdown of the new season? It's 1st and goal. And they'll run here with McCaffrey. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap. Not this one. They stop him for no gain.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
They need 6 for the touchdown. 2nd and goal.
Watch out!
Bellinger, the tight end, is the one in motion. On the ground, here's the first-round pick from Aikman's draft. And he'll get 3 yards here, down to the 2-yard line.
Brought down at the 2-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. It's now
3rd and goal. McCaffrey will get into the end zone for a 49er touchdown.
touchdown, San Francisco. Francisco.
It is certainly an ideal way to start a season, Mike. You get the ball first, you come out, you look sharp, you're in and out of the huddle, you're super efficient. Not only do you take the ball all the way down the field, but you come away with 6. And I know they sure hope that this is a sign of things to come, not only for this offense today, but as the rest of this season unfolds.
Jake Moody to kick off for the 49ers.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Now the first carry for the Rutgers Scarlet Knight, Isaiah Pacheco. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
36-yard line. 1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 9. Mahomes back. They'll set up the screen to White. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. That screen goes for 12. And that's a first down.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own. Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked, and with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
It is 3rd and long.
Yellow. 43. 40.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. And that is incomplete.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
So that'll bring up 4th down, and here comes the veteran Bradley Pinion to punt it away. That's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line.
Yellow.
First and 10 for Purdy. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Watch out.
They'll run the toss with McCaffrey. And a nice gain there. He's out of bounds, and that will bring up 3rd down.
Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in him.
3rd and short. Here's Purdy. Able to complete it to Ayuk. And it looks like he's going to have a first down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs.
This is a great example of where just having situational awareness is so critical in the huddle. When every one of those receivers, Mike, breaks the huddle and go line up, they've got to know where that first down marker is. If your route calls, get by it, secure the catch, and bring up a fresh set of downs.
Now a give up the middle, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
2nd and 10. Throwing is Purdy. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
That's over the middle and caught by Pearsall. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
Gets to the edge at the 30, and he is out of bounds. That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A first down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground, and tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around, so continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage, mix in the runs with the pass, and if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
It is a gain of 23 yards, and now they'll have 4 shots at it. It's 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
They'll try to run this one in. And that play took a little long to develop. They stopped it for no gain at the 4.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
Now back at the 4 for 2nd and goal. They'll give to McCaffrey on the option. And that play took a little long to develop. They stop it for no gain at the 4.
Give credit to this defense, Mike. Their back's against the wall, and they're standing tall so far. Nothing on those first 2 runs. We'll see what the offense has in store now as they bring up 3rd down.
And he'll be forced to throw that one away. Excellent work defensively. It took away all the options, and now it is 4th and goal.
A 21-yard attempt.
Udi's kick is good. And the Niners will extend to a 10-0 lead.
Anytime you find yourself kicking in these elements, Mike, you just can't take anything for granted, especially when it comes to your plant foot. Your balance, your control, your footing. It's so important, and give credit. He does a great job here, able to put that one through.
This taken around the 11. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. He'll be stopped after a pickup of about 3. Linebacker Fred Warner brings him down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 28-yard line.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 7. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
So, first quarter in the books here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. 10-0 is our score. We'll be back in Kansas City after this. The Chiefs have it here to start quarter number 2. They begin with a 3rd down and 3.
Yellow. Yellow. I'll go on, 80.
Mahomes. Back and left side. It's complete. And he's going to have the 1st down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. Oh, and he takes a really good lick in the backfield. They were all over him defensively for that run.
Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
Fight on these two. Fight on these two. Hey, 43.
Mahomes now on 2nd down. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
And I like this defensive game plan. When you're going against an elite quarterback like this guy, Mike, you have to get bodies in his face. You have to get him around his feet. You have to move him off his spot. Because if he can sit there in rhythm, on time, comfortable in the pocket, he is going to pick you apart. So it doesn't always have to be a sack, but you have to make him uncomfortable in the pocket.
3rd and long.
Yep. Hey, 43, 43, 15. There's a line. Attack, attack. Right side.
Here's Mahomes. And that is incomplete.
Ever so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football.
Get set, get set.
To throw on 1st down is Purdy. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
Bellinger, the tight end, is the one in motion. On 2nd down, it's McCaffrey. And this will wind up a Niners 1st down as he gets this up to the 42.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a 1st down.
A gain of 18 on the play. 1st down.
On the ground, it's McCaffrey. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
You know, it's easy to sit up here and say, hey, just keep running the ball. They've been efficient, just kind of wear down this defense by 1,000 different paper cuts. But the problem is, it's only contingent upon your ability to keep the score down. So if you want to continue to run the ball this often, they're going to have to look to their defense to play really well.
Only a couple on that one. It'll set up third down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
On third down, it's Purdy. He's got his man, complete to Pearson. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
A first down throw for Purdy. He'll set up the screen here at Pearson. And he'll take this down to the 6. That's good enough for first down, first and goal.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's second and goal.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up second and goal at the 7-yard line.
18! Watch out! Back! Go.
From the shotgun, it's Purdy. This one caught at the 4.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Big play coming up, third and goal.
Get set! 18!
Man in motion here is Jennings. Third and goal. Purdy on the run to the right. The coverage too good downfield. They'll wind up taking him down. So Jake Moody now out for the field goal. This about as short as you can get.
A 21-yard attempt.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the 49ers will open up a 13-0 lead.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in first and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
At their own 29-yard line.
On the ground to start the drive with Pacheco. And he'll be forced out of bounds just a couple of yards short of a first down. That's a pickup of 8.
Had ourselves a bit of a one-man wrecking crew out there for a minute, huh, Mike? I mean, dishing out punishment to every defender in his way. I'll tell you, the next guy who comes in one-on-one, he's going to have that run in the back of his mind.
2 minutes remain here in this first half. We'll return to Arrowhead after this. Here's second and 2. Now Mahomes. He'll find. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. The Niners have got it. And so much for a nice gain through the passing game. Not finishing the play, fumbling the football, And the offense has turned it over, Greg.
Mike, give credit to the defender here for not quitting on this play. They just give up a chunk play in the passing game. He stays after it, and instead of just making a simple tackle, he attacks the ball, knocks it loose, and creates a big takeaway for this defense.
They'll try again here. Second and 10.
Second and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Now it's McCaffrey. He'll inch forward for maybe a yard. Noel Williams is there to bring him down.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's third down.
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. From the gun, it's Purdy. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
And he'll get a few yards on this return, up past the 15-yard line.
At their own 18-yard line.
Attack!
On 1st down, it's Mahomes. And that ball incomplete.
They just desperately need to get something positive going here, Mike. It just feels like they're a play away from really jump-starting everything they've talked about being good at throughout the course of the week's prep. And it's really been the inability to sustain drives. So critical 3rd downs, better on 1st and 2nd. Somewhere it's got to pop, and somebody's got to make a play.
On 2nd down, Mahomes. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the linebacker, Fred Warner. And he won't be able to take it all the way in, but that is a great return, and they are set up 1st and goal.
And while the defender is going to get credit for the pick, Mike, I think he needs to go up on the sideline and thank his pass rush because they forced that bad throw. That is the perfect example of when the front pass rush and the back-end coverage work together. Man, that was big-time ball. It's a nice job here defensively. Down here tight, it's easy to be so concerned about stopping the pass that you lose sight of the quarterback when he decides to become a runner. Not the case here. Picks up a little positive yardage, sets up 2nd and goal.
Good run here with McCaffrey. And that play took a little long to develop. They stop him for no gain at the full.
He was brought down at the 4-yard line. A gain of 1 yard on the play. It's now 3rd and goal.
The Niners will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in half number 1. Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's 3rd and goal. Forced out wide. That is hard. What a job to keep the play alive. Daniel Bellinger. Touchdown, San Francisco. Moody now for the extra point. Through the rain, the kick is good. And the 49ers add on one more as they extend their 2nd quarter lead.
Jake Moody to kick off for the 49ers.
Closing seconds of this first half, and this kickoff is away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
Hey, 57 colors. Yellow. Come back. Go on, 80. Let's flow. Spice it.
1st and 10 for Mahomes. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. He's got it. And he will score. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, Chiefs.
That is just a complete disaster. I mean, we're in the final seconds of the first half, Mike, and you give up a huge explosive play that results in a touchdown. No matter what you've done all half, it completely changes the game.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
3 seconds, all that remain in this first half, as that one's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Throwing on first down is Purdy. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. The return starts from the 5. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on first down. Open man downfield. It's Rice. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. First catch for him on this new season. And it results in a first down.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
It hangs up a bit too much. It's intercepted. Picked off by Diamador Lenore. And a nice return there. He is taken down up close to the 35-yard line.
First down 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Play fake to McCaffrey. Now, Purdy. Headed left. Fine time. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
So I don't think his fullback was his primary option on that play, but a really nice job by the quarterback working quickly through his progression, getting the ball down to his big fullback, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. A pickup there of 19 yards. It's good for a Niners first down.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time,
no chance at all. He'll go down. Mike Danna working his way in to register his first sack of the new season. Kittle is the man in motion. Running left, it's McCaffrey. And some good blocking, springing up. A gain of 9 as we get to third down.
They gave him the impossible task of being so far behind the sticks and saying, hey, go salvage this series. And he almost pulled it off. What a great run. And in most instances, it would be rewarded with the first down.
And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down's looming. So Jake Moody now out for the field goal. This is going to be from 53 yards out. He has to drive this through the rain, but he does. The kick is good. And the Niners will extend their third quarter lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
A first down throw for Mahomes. He'll swing one out wide to Pacheco. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. That's the way to get started. A pickup of 17 and a very quick first down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
15. Yellow. Hey, Sunday.
First down throw, Mahomes. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Yellow.
Mahomes looking to throw on 2nd down. Whoa! Get about 6 before he's taken down.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Yellow. 15.
Right back to the air for Mahomes. He's got his man. He finds Worthy. And he will get into the end zone. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, Chiefs. That's his 2nd touchdown now here in the season opener. Here's the Chiefs and Mahomes lining up to add on 2 more.
The Chiefs will set up for the 2-point conversion.
Yellow. Hero 15. Hey, 43, 15.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone.
Conversion is good. That keeps the score Niners 23, Chiefs 13. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The drive starts with a carry by McCaffrey. And wow, tough to bring down that time. Surging forward for a pickup of 6. 2nd down.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
Ayuk makes the catch right side. They're going to work this down inside the 45.
16 yards.
Purdy on target to Ayuk, and the 49ers have a first down.
A gain of 16 yards. And a 49er first down.
Bellinger, the tight end, is the one in motion. A handoff as they try to run it here. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another first down.
San Francisco.
Shotgun snap to Purdy. A short one there to Bellinger. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
21.
On second down, Purdy. They'll try to set up the screen to McCaffrey.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
Third and short. Purdy. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
A 43-yard attempt.
Another one through the uprights. He's 4 for 4 on the game. And the 49ers add on to their lead.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
Short kick taken just inside the 20. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Now, after the play, looks like we have an injury for one of the Chiefs.
Yep, attack! 57.
On 1st and 10, it's Mahomes. To the tight end, and he fits it in on the corner route. And he's out of bounds, but all the way down at the 30-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well to gain a 43 yards.
Yellow. Eye down these two. 15.
Mahomes on 1st down. He'll get this complete to Pacheco. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. A gain there of 11. 1st down, KC.
Yellow.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. That's the linebacker, Fred Warner. He's going to go out of bounds, but a very nice return up past the 35-yard line. 1st and 10 now from the 36. Bellinger, the tight end, is the one in motion. He'll run with McCaffrey to start this drive. They'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. On to the 4th quarter we go, and it begins with a McCaffrey run. And they will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line. That pickup good for 29 yards. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
1st down, 49ers.
Kittle is the man in motion. They'll go back to McCaffrey on 1st down. There he goes again. And he is out of bounds down at the 21.
And the 49ers, 1st down. A gain of 15. And the 49ers
to the ground, a 1st down run. What more could you ask for on 1st down? Nice run of 8, setting up 2nd and short.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on 1st and 2nd down. The last thing you want is to be in 3rd and pass pass, and it really throws.
And he's in! Christian McCaffrey, touchdown, 49ers. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. On is Moody to add the extra point. He gets it to go, and the 49ers will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
Jake Moody to kick off for the 49ers.
So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. Here's Smith to return it. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
Yellow.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. Throw here down the field. Will fall incomplete. He was trying to get it to Xavier Worthy there. It's second down. To throw is Mahomes. Again, working deep downfield. His offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Bellinger, the tight end, is the one in motion. Up the middle they go. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1. Here's a 2nd and 12.
At the 42-yard line.
Now Purdy. That's caught by McCaffrey. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Got to get it to the 30. Here comes 3rd down. Here's McCaffrey. And he's got nowhere to go. That defensive front controlling the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up 4th down. So Jake Moody now out for the field goal. This one from 52 yards away. Moody's kick is good. And the Niners will add to their lead here in the 4th quarter.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
Here's Smith to return it. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Throwing now, Mahomes. It finds the hands of Marquise Brown. He's close to a 1st down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the 33-yard line.
On 2nd down, Mahomes. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. That is brought in. And he will score again. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, Kansas City. What a start to the season. It's a 3-touchdown week number 1. Well, Greg, really down to the point where every possession they need to score, and they get a touchdown here to stay alive.
Mike, I like what I'm seeing out of this team. They find themselves down big late, but there's no quit. They're continuing to fight back. And they got
to the end zone. It's intercepted.
The attempt at the 2-point conversion is no good. That keeps the score Niners 36, Chiefs 19. Harrison Butker to kick off for
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard.
Kittle is the man in motion. McCaffrey now on 1st and 10. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
Again, it's McCaffrey. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
And before the snap, there is movement up front. This sequence not going as planned. The task now, a really tough one. 3rd and very long. Out of the gun, it's Purdy. Open man is Jennings. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the 1st down.
Gain of 12 yards.
When you throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you're relying heavily on the yards after the catch. So give credit to the defense here. Once the ball carrier had the ball, multiple guys around him, corralled him, take him down short of the sticks.
He'll take this in back at the 16. That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line.
Yep. Yellow. Get in the end zone,
On 1st down, it's Mahomes. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. That's the linebacker, Fred Warner. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's it.
On the give, it's McCaffrey. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
Brought down by Nick Bolton. It's a gain of
2nd
7.
down, they need 3.
2nd and 3 at the Chiefs' 28-yard line.
They'll send the tight end in motion right. They run once more with McCaffrey. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
At the 25-yard line. It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and inches.
3rd and inches. They'll let the fullback try to push the pile. And he's going to have a 49ers 1st down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert on 3rd and 1.
You know, Mike, in some ways, I liken fullbacks to kind of the modern-day tight end. They're the ones that are willing to do a little of the dirty work on most plays. So every once in a while, it is so good to see them rewarded and have a chance to be the guy who delivers and converts on 3rd down.
And the back judge throws the flag. He looks at the ball, looks at the clock. Clock says 0. That's a delay of game.
Get set. 18, watch out.
The defense still has 3 timeouts, and we'll see if they decide to use them here as the offense starts taking a knee. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. victory formation here as he's down to a knee.
Get set.
Third and long. So a win here for our visitors, the 49ers. They move to 1-0, getting the victory to begin the new campaign. And that'll do it for